Right, so 5 o'clock, I'm out of here. What I've done is, I've done my joins, but this one here is still lying in. You can see here. Here is still lying in, this panel. That's why I wanted to use as much of this as I can. So I'll have to take the quarter panel off and get this panel out a bit more. But these prices are good. Come in the morning, work on this a little bit more, get it out, get it nice, sitting nice and flush, and then take it all off, start welding. See you tomorrow. Take it easy. Right, so I got the outer wheelhouse all spot welded on there. What I'm doing next is I've cleaned out my panels. I'm going to put some weld through primer on it. I've 3 panels here, 1, 2, 3. So this one tucks up under here, sits down on here. This one here is going to go on here like that, and then this one, this is the one that tucks in here. So what I'm going to try and do is spot weld what I can, and then what I can spot weld, I'll stick a few plug welds on. So let's get going. So what I've been using to get the eco off is just these little Scotch-Brite pads, just on a little sander, just to get off that eco for the spots where I'm going to weld. And then what I'll use is this 3M weld through primer. Nice holes in there so you can put your plug welds in. There. Okay, here she is. I have her all clamped up. Do a few spots in here. I think I can get a few spots in here. Plugs here. Plugs along here. Spots there. Plug welds down here. Spot welds down here. I've already sealed that seam, goes in behind there. That's all sealed. And then I have this plate in here. So a few plugs down here. We got a spot along here. See there, a few plugs. 3 there, 3 there. We have the spot for you here. There's a bracket in behind here. See here. So yeah, let's get welding. Okay, the colour looks off, but when it dries, it kind of gets a real bright colour, so it kind of blend in. So yeah, that's all welded in. Spot welded along here, a few MIGs along here, spot welded there, spot welded down here, spot welded down here, MIG welded here, spot welded. Seam sealer going in behind there for the splice we put in. And it's all a few plugs along there, spot welded along there. So I'll let that kind of dry off. I'm going to get the quarter panel ready to fit, get it glued on hopefully today. Okay, it's time for these backing plates. This is probably what a lot of you are interested in. So what BMW wanted to do is just sit this up here. What I'll have to do is cut like a half a circle. What I do is I'll cut half a circle on this panel here, here, and then you slide this in a little bit. And the same with the new panel, I'll cut like a half circle on the panel. And then it will sit in nicely. Then I'll put glue along here, glue on the inside here. You sit your new panel on here, tighten these nuts, and it squeezes everything together. Same here. So what I'll do is, hold on, I'll show you. Sorry with the camera. What I'm gonna do here is, sorry, but I'll grind this off. I'll grind that off. Same off the new panel. Then there's a nice circle. I can hit that up another little bit, and then you sit your panel on top of it. Same again, glue on the inside, glue all along here. Do the same with the panel up there. This is the one for up here. But then this is going to get welded. Glued, glued, welded. Okay, so a little trick for what I do to get them circles is just a belt sander. Just hold it in here like this. It's going to be hard now. I have one hand holding the phone, so let me try this. There you go. See what I mean? Try this one. So there you go. See what I mean with the half circle? I'll do the same with the quarter panel and we'll sit it on. Right. Okay people, so that's enough from me today. I'm going to go home. All the inners are done. They're all welded up. I just have one more dry fit going on there now. So when I come in the morning, what I'll do is I'll get gluing. But I have it all kind of, these two bolts in here, you can see it just pulls it together. That one there. And this one here. This will be welded. But yeah, gaps are looking good. So yeah, first thing in the morning, start gluing and ripping. Good morning people. So the quarter panel on the M2, I have all my consumables here, which is rivets, EMC screws, plastic nuts, glue. I'll just go through it here, which is show you what we have. So with your K5B adhesive, K5A adhesive, blind rivets, punch rivets N4, punch rivets N5. That's just a size difference. One's a little bit bigger than the other. EMC screws for your electrical current, R1 cleaning. So there's your R1 cleaning. Clean down both your panels, your new panel and the body with that. Do this first. It's like a cavity wax remover. Just so your glue is bonding to a clean panel. And let me see, here's your plastic nuts for your plates in behind your joints. They give you these. That's for this area there, and then these are your blind rivets. We're going to use a few of these. You'll see now you have to get a 4.2mm drill bit, which I have here. We're going to drill holes in certain areas for these puppies to go into. Let me show you. So there you go, that's your N5 and your N4. See the size difference? These are your EMC screws. So basically what I do is when I glue the panel on, wait 24 hours for it to set, and then you put these in certain areas just to help the electrical current going through the car. Let me show you what we got here. So that's all your consumables. Then it is going to tell you what to put where and how many. Well, that's just telling you how to take it off. So here you go here. So it's telling you to put, these are where you want your blind rivets, which I've already marked with some blue water rider. What I'm gonna do is get my drill, have it clamped up. See here? So I'm gonna drill holes here. Same along here, and that's where them rivets are going to go. Then I just have marked blue holes here, that's where your punch rivets are going to go. Same up here. Now in the past BMW has asked me to put punch rivets along here, but because you're going through 3 layers of steel here, pretty strong, they want you to either put 4 welds down here, MIG welds down on the corner, right on the 3 panels, or they said if you have a spot welder to put 4 spot welds down here. So we do have a spot welder, so I might do that because it is neater to do that. See here, area 6. Place 4 15mm long metal active gas weld seams or 4 spot welding in this area of 6, which is down along here. So we're going to do spot welds. I think it's going to be a bit tidier. So yep, that's your procedure. There it shows you a little picture here. This is your K5A glue. This is a small tube. He's running over to BMW there to get me you can get a bigger tube the same size as this seam sealer tube. He's gonna run over and get me that, and then we can start bonding this panel on. Oh, furthermore, number 3 here, I have it here. Here it is here. So that'll be getting stuck back on as well. It goes on the inside. Yeah, so let's get going. So they forgot to order me the big tube, which is called K5B. This is K5A, just means a smaller tube. But we found some spare ones, so we should be able to go ahead with this job. One thing you do need to do is, though, this stuff has an expiry on it. So always make sure if you're using this, it's not expired. So these are all good, thank God. So we can go ahead. So back to what I was doing. To go drill the holes for the blind rivets. Let's do that. I'll just do the rest of these along here, and then take the panel off, clean it off, and then glue it. Right, so I have that all spray foamed in there around here, and then I have another piece on the quarter panel. It's done. There's little clips in here so you know exactly where to go. So I'm going to clean off this panel, put the glue on, and after the glue, put another little bit along here, else I can put it on the one on the panel on the car, just so it joins together. So next of all, I'm just going to wax and degrease this whole car, and then use the R1 cleaner. So that's these two, and then we're going to put some glue on. Okay guys, the panel's all cleaned off. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start applying glue onto this panel. Now BMW does state that you just leave the eco on. But I always get this question because all cars are different. Tesla, sometimes they want you to grind it off. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Do not grind, sand, new part in areas of bonding surfaces. So there you go. There it is in black and white. So now we'll just apply the glue and then sit it on the car. Right. So usually what you do is you purge this. You usually use, they say, the equivalent of a nozzle length. So I'll show you now. So yeah, we don't have the big tube of the glue, so I just have a load of these little ones. Still the same stuff though. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do this on the whole panel. Now I won't record the whole panel because I'm gonna be here for a while, but I'll come back to you when I have it all done and show you. That's basically what I do, and then put a spreader on it. So this is the plate for up here. So I have glue all on this side. I'm gonna slide that up there, put some glue up there as well. Then I'll put some glue on the bottom half and we can sit the panel on. So it's gonna get a bit messy now. Do that upstairs actually. Same with the bottom one. I'll do that now. Okay people, there you go. I have the glue on the panel and on the car. Glue all along the inner arch. Glue going all along the back and all the areas. What I'll do is I'll probably get a quick spreader and run a spreader along it. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, because I have it on both panels. There's more than enough. So you can see here, I have it on the back here and I have it on the back here, and that's because the backing plate is going there. We're welding here, so we don't have glue too close to the edge or on the back of the panel. Same here. Glue. Glue. And the reason I have gaps here because we're going to have welds in between these gaps. Load of glue in there. Glue. 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 So we're going to sit it on now. Let's get going. Okay, so here's the top joint. I'm just going to tighten this up. You'll see it all coming together. We'll clean her off. Start the middle one. Yeah, I'll just clean all this off, get it nice and tidy. Alright people, so I'm gonna leave that video there. Like I said previously, I just do videos about 25-30 minutes max. So yeah, what I still have to do is do the punch rivets, the self-piercing rivets. We'll let the glue set. Then I will show you how we finish off with them joints with the glue, and then we'll weld the other sail panel joint, and we'll move on to the filler stage of things then, and just start finishing up that job in the next part. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe, leave a comment, and any questions, like I always say as well, just hit me up in the comments there and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy. Bye bye.